In this video, I'll show you 10 towns that are begging American retirees to buy a cheap home. Your retirement savings won't stretch as far as you hoped. Housing costs are eating your budget alive, and you're worried about running out of money. But what if 10 American towns were offering free land and a cost of living so low your retirement could finally feel comfortable? Most retirees face an impossible choice: drain your savings on expensive housing or sacrifice your quality of life. These 10 towns have a better solution: free land to build on, living costs cut in half, tight-knit communities that welcome you, and the financial breathing room to actually enjoy retirement. Make sure to watch carefully until the end, as the destinations keeps getting better and better. Number 10. Marquette, Kansas. Tucked away in the Kansas prairie, Marquette is a town of roughly 650 residents, offering one of the most straightforward free land programs in America, with residential lots available at no cost to anyone willing to construct a home within a specified time frame. What makes this small Kansas town particularly appealing is its surprising cultural richness. Marquette has cultivated an artsy, creative atmosphere unusual for a prairie town of this size, with local galleries, a community theater, and regular festivals that bring genuine vibrancy to Main Street. The cost of living here is remarkably low even beyond the free land, with property taxes that won't shock you, utility costs that seem frozen in time, and grocery prices that remind you what affordable used to mean. Healthcare access comes through nearby Salina, about 20 minutes away, which hosts a regional medical center with comprehensive services. The climate brings classic Kansas weather with 4 full seasons, plenty of sunshine, and the occasional dramatic thunderstorm. The community itself is genuinely welcoming to newcomers, with volunteer opportunities for those wanting to stay active and engaged, and there's a palpable sense that everyone's working together to keep their town alive and thriving. For retirees who appreciate wide-open spaces and big skies, Marquette offers free land and a place where you matter and your contributions are noticed. Number 9. Curtis, Nebraska. Sitting in the southwestern corner of Nebraska, Curtis is a town of about 900 people that's been aggressively marketing its free lot program with refreshing honesty. They need people, they have land, and they're willing to give it away to anyone serious about building. Curtis brands itself as Nebraska's Christmas capital, hosting an annual holiday celebration that draws visitors from across the region and demonstrates the town's commitment to creating reasons for people to visit and stay. The free lots program here is well established and has successfully attracted dozens of new families over the years, proving this is a genuine community-building strategy that works. What retirees will appreciate about Curtis is the combination of rural tranquility and practical amenities. The town maintains good infrastructure, reliable utilities, and essential services, without the complications and costs of larger communities. The surrounding landscape is classic Nebraska sandhills country, with rolling grasslands that create a peaceful environment where stress evaporates into the endless horizon. Curtis sits near Medicine Creek Reservoir, providing fishing, boating, and outdoor recreation opportunities for active retirees who want nature at their doorstep. The cost of living is exceptionally low, with expenses for everything from dining out to home maintenance running a fraction of what you'd pay in urban America. Healthcare requires a drive to larger towns like North Platte or McCook, both within reasonable distance. The community is tight-knit, with genuine pioneer spirit, where neighbors help neighbors, and newcomers are welcomed warmly into social circles and church communities. Number 8. New Richland, Minnesota. Located in south-central Minnesota, New Richland is a town of approximately 1,200 residents that's taken a strategic approach to growth with its Homestake subdivision, where free residential lots are available to anyone willing to build within the program guidelines. The free lot program here is part of a broader community vision that includes maintaining excellent schools, parks, and infrastructure, showing this town is serious about sustainable growth rather than desperate quick fixes. What sets New Richland apart is its proximity to the Minnesota Lakes region, with numerous fishing lakes, recreational areas, and natural beauty within easy driving distance, perfect for retirees who want outdoor activities without traveling far. The town maintains a classic Main Street with local businesses, community events, and that small-town atmosphere where the pharmacist knows your name and the coffee shop saves your usual table. Healthcare access is solid, with nearby Waseca and Mankato providing hospital services and specialized care within 30 minutes, striking a good balance between rural living and medical accessibility. The cost of living is reasonable for Minnesota, and when you factor in free land, the overall affordability becomes genuinely compelling for retirees on fixed incomes. The climate brings cold, snowy winters, which is either a deal-breaker or a selling point depending on your perspective. But the trade-off is gorgeous summers, spectacular fall colors, and genuine appreciation for seasonal change. The community is friendly, with strong Scandinavian heritage, creating a culture that values hard work, community involvement, and taking care of neighbors.
Number 7. Marne, Iowa. With a population hovering around just 150 people, Marne, Iowa represents the extreme end of small-town living, and their free land program is a straightforward acknowledgement that they need new blood to survive as a community. This tiny town in western Iowa has been offering free lots for years, and while the population remains small, the program has brought in new residents who appreciate the ultimate in rural tranquility and affordability. What Marne offers is simplicity in its purest form. There are no traffic lights, no chain restaurants, no hustle and bustle, just quiet streets, friendly neighbors, and a pace of life that moves at whatever speed you choose. The cost of living is almost absurdly low, with property taxes that barely register, utility costs that seem impossibly cheap, and the kind of affordability that lets retirees live comfortably on Social Security alone. The surrounding Iowa countryside is beautiful in an understated way, with rolling farmland, big skies, and sunsets that paint the horizon in vivid colors. Marne sits within reasonable driving distance of larger Iowa towns like Atlantic and Council Bluffs, providing access to shopping, healthcare, and services when needed, while maintaining its rural character. The community is incredibly close-knit by necessity. With only 150 residents, everyone knows everyone, creating both accountability and genuine neighborly support. Healthcare requires planning, with the nearest hospitals in Atlantic or Council Bluffs, meaning this isn't ideal for retirees with serious ongoing medical needs. For those seeking the ultimate escape from modern complexity and wanting retirement dollars to stretch impossibly far, Marne offers free land and genuine rural peace. Number 6. Plainville, Kansas.
Sitting in north-central Kansas, with a population around 1,900, Plainville has maintained its free home site program for years as part of a deliberate strategy to stabilize and grow its community, and the program has proven successful in attracting families and retirees alike. The town offers free residential lots in designated subdivisions, with straightforward requirements and a genuine welcome for newcomers willing to invest in building a home and becoming part of the community. Plainville strikes a nice balance between small-town character and practical amenities. It's large enough to support local businesses, medical clinics, and services, while remaining small enough that you'll recognize faces at the grocery store and feel like a valued community member. The surrounding landscape is classic Kansas prairie, with agricultural land stretching to the horizon, creating that sense of space and openness that either appeals deeply or feels too exposed, depending on your personality. The cost of living is exceptionally affordable, with housing costs beyond the free land remaining low, groceries and services priced reasonably, and overall expenses that allow comfortable living on modest retirement incomes. Healthcare is available locally for routine needs, with more specialized care accessible in Hays, about 40 minutes away, which hosts a regional medical center serving northwestern Kansas. The climate brings plenty of sunshine, 4 distinct seasons with relatively mild winters, and occasional severe weather that reminds you you're in Tornado Alley, though actual strikes are statistically rare. The community is friendly and conservative in values, with strong church communities, civic organizations,
and volunteer opportunities for retirees wanting to stay engaged. Plainville's location on U.S. Highway 183 provides easy north-south travel and prevents the isolation some rural towns experience. Number 5. Elwood, Nebraska. Located in south-central Nebraska near the Kansas border, Elwood is a town of roughly 700 residents that's been offering free lots as part of a community development strategy that's attracted attention from retirees seeking both affordability and access to recreation. What sets Elwood apart from other free land towns is its location right next to Johnson Lake, a popular reservoir that provides fishing, boating, swimming, and water recreation that's unusual for prairie towns and adds significant lifestyle value. The free lot program here is straightforward and has successfully brought in new residents over the years, demonstrating the town's commitment to growth and sustainability. Elwood maintains essential services and a small-town atmosphere where life moves slowly and neighbors look out for each other, creating the kind of community cohesion that many retirees crave after decades in more impersonal environments. The lake proximity is the real selling point. Imagine retiring to a place where you can fish in the morning, take the boat out in the afternoon, and watch sunsets over the water in the evening, all while living in a home built on free land with minimal ongoing costs. The cost of living is remarkably low, with property taxes that won't shock you, utility costs that remain manageable, and overall expenses that allow comfortable living without constantly monitoring budgets. Healthcare requires driving to larger towns like Kearney or Lexington, both within 30 to 40 minutes, which is the trade-off for small rural community living. The climate is classic Nebraska, with cold winters, hot summers, and plenty of sunshine throughout the year. For retirees who want water recreation and small-town living combined with maximum affordability, Elwood offers exceptional value. Number 4. Osborne, Kansas. Positioned in north-central Kansas, Osborne is a county seat town of about 1,400 residents that's been running a free land incentive program with minimal barriers to entry, making it one of the most accessible opportunities for retirees considering this path. As a county seat, Osborne maintains more services and infrastructure than typical towns of similar size, including a courthouse, county offices, and the stability that comes with being a regional administrative center. The free land program here has been successful in attracting new residents, and the town has demonstrated genuine commitment to making newcomers feel welcome and integrated into community life. What makes Osborne particularly appealing is its reputation for safety and friendliness. Crime is virtually non-existent. People still leave doors unlocked, and there's a genuine sense of community values that many retirees find comforting after years in more chaotic environments. The cost of living is exceptionally low, with expenses for housing, food, utilities, and services running well below national averages, allowing retirees to live comfortably on modest fixed incomes. The surrounding landscape is rolling prairie with agricultural land, creating peaceful views and that sense of space that defines rural Kansas living. Healthcare is available locally for routine needs, with more comprehensive services accessible in larger towns like Hayes or Salina within reasonable driving distance. The climate brings 4 seasons, with plenty of sunshine and relatively mild winters compared to northern states. The community is tight-knit and genuinely welcoming, with active churches, civic organizations, and community events that provide easy entry points for newcomers to build social connections. Osborne also hosts the Geodetic Center of North America, giving the town unique character. Number 3. Lincoln, Kansas. Sitting in north-central Kansas with a population around 1,300, Lincoln is a county seat town that's been offering free residential lots as part of a broader economic development strategy that's shown real results in attracting new residents and stabilizing the community. As the Lincoln County seat, this town maintains better infrastructure and services than many rural Kansas towns, including county government offices, a hospital, schools, and businesses that create a more complete community environment. The free lot program here is well established and has successfully brought in families and retirees who appreciate the combination of affordability and small-town character. What sets Lincoln apart is its genuine commitment to quality of life. The town maintains beautiful parks, a swimming pool, recreational facilities, and community spaces that show investment in making this a place people want to live, not just a place offering free dirt. The cost of living is remarkably affordable, with housing costs beyond the free land remaining low, everyday expenses running well below national averages, and property taxes that won't drain retirement savings. Lincoln County Lake sits just outside town, providing fishing, camping, and outdoor recreation for active retirees who want nature accessible without traveling far. Healthcare is a significant advantage here. Lincoln has a county hospital providing local medical services, meaning you're not driving an hour for every doctor's appointment, which is crucial for retirees as healthcare needs increase with age. The climate is classic Kansas, with 4 seasons and abundant sunshine. The community is friendly and welcoming, with strong civic pride, and Lincoln's location on U.S. Highway 24 provides good east-west connectivity, preventing isolation.
Number 2, Mankato, Kansas. Located in north-central Kansas, near the Nebraska border, Mankato is a town of approximately 850 residents that's been offering free lots through a well-organized program that's attracted national attention and successfully brought in new residents over the years. Mankato has approached its free land program strategically, creating designated subdivisions with utilities already in place, making the building process smoother and more attractive for potential newcomers. What makes Mankato stand out is the town's genuine sense of community pride and determination. Residents here aren't just hoping for survival, they're actively working to create a vibrant small town that offers quality of life alongside affordability. The cost of living is exceptionally low, with expenses for everything from groceries to utilities running well below national averages. And when you factor in free land, the overall affordability becomes almost unbeatable for retirees on fixed incomes. The surrounding landscape is beautiful rolling prairie with agricultural land, creating peaceful views and that sense of space and tranquility that defines rural Kansas living at its best. Mankato sits near Lovewell Reservoir, a state park offering fishing, boating, camping, and outdoor recreation that adds significant lifestyle value for active retirees who want nature and water activities accessible. Healthcare requires driving to larger towns for comprehensive services, with Concordia and Belleville being the nearest options, which is the trade-off for small-town living, but manageable for generally healthy retirees. The climate brings 4 full seasons with plenty of sunshine and cold but not brutal winters. The community is genuinely welcoming, with strong civic organizations, active churches, and regular community events that make it easy for newcomers to integrate and build social connections. Number 1, Harmony, Minnesota. Taking our top spot, Harmony, Minnesota is a town of about 1,000 residents in southeastern Minnesota that's been running an innovative free lot program as part of a comprehensive community development strategy that's attracted retirees from across the country. Harmony offers free residential lots in well-planned subdivisions with infrastructure already in place, making the transition from free land to finished home as smooth as possible. What elevates Harmony above other free land towns is its location in the beautiful bluff country of southeastern Minnesota, where rolling hills, limestone bluffs, trout streams, and the Root River State Trail create a landscape that's genuinely scenic and offers 4-season recreation. The town has cultivated a reputation as Minnesota's biggest little town, with an active Main Street, local businesses, and community events that show this is a thriving community planning for sustainable growth, not a dying town making a desperate last stand. The cost of living is reasonable for Minnesota, and when you factor in free land, the overall affordability becomes genuinely compelling for retirees seeking both value and quality of life. Harmony sits in the heart of Amish country, with numerous Amish communities nearby, adding cultural interest and opportunities to purchase handcrafted furniture and goods. Healthcare access is solid, with nearby Harmony Area Medical Center providing local services and larger facilities in Rochester, home of the Mayo Clinic, just 45 minutes away, offering world-class medical care when needed. The climate brings 4 full seasons, with cold, snowy winters, But the trade-off is spectacular fall colors, beautiful springs, and pleasant summers. The community is welcoming and active, with strong civic engagement and volunteer opportunities that make it easy for newcomers to build connections and feel valued. So there you have it. And if you want more of the best places to retire, make sure to subscribe to the channel.